Hey folks, welcome to Mountainside. Well, today's Monday, December 23rd, one of the busiest travel days of the year, but yet, beautiful blue sky here in Western North Carolina. Not a line to speak of. But anyways, one of the things I talked about earlier in a previous video was moving the baby boys. Now, normally I just set up a fence, move them into a new fence. The last time I moved them, I let them free range a little bit, walking around here on the knoll, and then called them back with the feed bucket. So I figured today I'm going to try the same thing. Now, before I do this, I got to put Annie up because I like to eliminate as many variables as I can. And, a 2-year-old puppy, that's definitely a big variable right there. But I'm going to take that fence down, which will let the boys out. They're going to free range a little bit. Now, I do have Claude and his ewes pretty close to them, but I think it'll be fine. So they're out. Then I'm going to set the fence up right over here, kind of where I was digging the other day to fix that electrical line. So let me get Annie put up and get to it. Well, now that I have Annie put up, I'm going to shut this Energizer off. Disconnect. And then what I like to do, I do like to loosen the posts, especially when I'm working alone. Now, just makes it a lot easier to get the posts out of the ground as you're picking the fence if they're already a little bit loose. If you're working with 2 people, it's not as important, but working alone, it's a lot easier, especially if you're moving a lot of fence. Now, today's just going to be one. Stuck in a tree. You're good boys. What? Now, I'm going to admit that the baby boys have been a little more rambunctious lately. But that's okay. Whew. Didn't see that before. So now this is the moment of truth, really, because Annie's put up. There's not a lot of activity on the knoll right now. Hopefully, this will go well. If not, we'll go over the lessons learned. So I'm going to open this fence after I move the Energizer out of the way. And once I do that, the baby boys are going to be free to walk around. So I've only done this once before, didn't capture it on video, but here we go. All right. You good boys now. I know, Physic. Oops. Oh. Oops. There you go. Oops, making a lot of noise, I'm sure. Relax. One important thing with livestock is always stay calm. Don't get too excited, because they'll feed off your excitement. Even when they're running around like a bunch of knuckleheads and knock each other out. There's one. Now, the baby boys are about 20 feet behind you right now. Actually grazing in their paddock that they were in 3 spots ago. So that's interesting to me. There we go. So that's going to be the opening that they go into. Now, I don't know how many videos we're going to do now that the holidays are upon us. Probably not many, but I did want to get this one out there. Because we talked about it earlier, so see, there they are. They came back over to the fence all by themselves. They really don't want to be outside the fence. And if they are outside the fence, they need to be together. Yay, fun! Is it fun? Huh? Huh? Actually, right here where I'm standing is where one of the extension cords are. So I'm trying to not to make sure you go in there. No, I'm just gonna see what happens here. Here, boys. Here, buddies. Hey, Fezzik. Come on, Fezzik. Nope, they're gonna go see what's going on over there. What's the good boys doing? Huh? Huh? Come on. Buddies, what you doing over there? Huh? Oh, Fezzik's on the inside now. Fezzik's smart. Let me see what I can do. Now I'm going to go get a little bit of pellets. Come on, buddy. Where's the other one? Where's your brother, huh? Huh? Here, buddies. Hey, Vicini. Come on, Vicini. You're missing out. See? Oh, who's a good boys? Who's a good boys? Oh, Fezzik's a good boy. He was on the inside already. Come on. So I'm not even going to get their bowl since they're all right here. I'm just going to bring them in. 1, 2, 3. Put it on the ground for them, and they're happy. So close that up, and they're in. You're a good boy. You're welcome. And that, my friends, is the benefit of bucket training. So now all I got to do is tie it up, get their water in there, and put the Energizer on it. So I think from this point, we'll go inside, see what Amy has going on in the kitchen, and warm up a little bit.
Hello. So today, I was going to make some homemade eggnog. I've made ice cream in the past. I think there's a couple videos out there of that. But today I'm going to do eggnog. It's pretty similar to the ice cream recipe. And the one I'm using today, it's for a cow milk recipe, but I've adjusted it for sheep milk because that's what we have here. So our sheep milk has been in the freezer now, some of it for up to like 6 months. So I don't know if you can see that there, but it has a tendency to separate just a little bit. And that's pretty normal. So what I'll end up doing is I'll just run it through the Ninja and then get it all homogenized again. So that's what I'm starting with here. And that's 1 quart of milk. And now I'm adding 6 egg yolks. And then 1/2 cup of sugar. And some nutmeg. I don't know, maybe 1/2 teaspoon or so. And then some salt, just like a dash. And then vanilla. Actually, I think I add that later. Anyway, okay, I'll start with that. Wait a minute, one more thing. Some cinnamon. Let me grab a whisk. All right, so I'm going to bring this up to temperature about till it just starts simmering a little bit, and then I'll take it off the heat and it will thicken as it cools. All right, I've been stirring this for about 5 minutes or so. Take it off the heat. It's thickened up really well. And you definitely want to keep stirring it because the milk will scald. Alright, I'm going to add the vanilla now. I don't know. Called for a 1/4 teaspoon. I usually add maybe a full teaspoon. And then pour it through the strainer. Looks pretty good. And then I'm going to cover this and put it in the fridge and probably enjoy some later tonight. I also want to give a shout out to Virginia and Rosetta for sending us a couple of things from our wish list. It was like early Christmas at the mailbox today, so we very much appreciate it. Thank you very much. I will show you what this looks like in a little while after it cools off. All right, so the eggnog is done. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's good.
That's really good.
Thanks.
That's really good.
I'll leave the recipe in the notes.
Like I was saying earlier, I don't know if we'll do any videos through the holidays. We may put one out here or there, but I'm not 100% sure. But you know, we did want to make sure that we did say thank you to everybody that has been supporting us. Everybody that came over, found us through the Fit Farmer. Welcome to everybody. And I don't know, this beautiful North Carolina blue sky day. One of the highest flying days of the year. Yeah. From our family to yours. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.